Hi guys, and Happy New Year, Happy 2019, and welcome to the first Alakazam Live of 2019. Thank you so much for joining us. The first thing I would ask everyone to do is please hit that big share button on the video. Do that now, right now.
Please do it right now.
And then hit your like button.
Yes.
The thingy, so we can see.
Oh, we like that, don't we? When they start flying up over the screen.
Yeah.
So let us know you're out there. Say hello to us, and we'll read through some of your comments in a moment. We've got 30, almost 35 of you out there, so it's not bad at the moment. That's not bad.
We've got quite a few on. Got quite a few on YouTube actually. For some reason, my little control center is not working properly today, so I can only bring up messages from YouTube. There's a lot of people on Facebook. We got Trevor Hargreaves, got Ian Raymond Walker, Mick Wilson, all the likely lads are there. Fig Newton. Richard Groom, but we've also got Tom Rolfe from Canada on YouTube. Hi Tom. Paulie PJ.
Paulie PJ?
Yeah. David Masters Magic. Hi Dave. So quite a few people joining us. Rob Dodge is there. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Wow, I hope everyone had a great Christmas.
Yes, I did. Did you?
I did. Did you?
Yes.
Have we sobered up from the Christmas party?
I don't know about you, but I was fine. I was absolutely...
I watched it back and you weren't. But anyway.
Neither were you. To be fair, you were blaming me about the portion control.
Yeah.
But when I ever come to your house or any of your social gatherings...
We're not live on the internet. So anyway, guys, if you joined us for the Christmas party, it was a great night. We had a huge amount of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the free downloads we sent out. So that was free and free. So I got it right.
Yeah, 3 free downloads.
Yeah.
And they were well received, actually. There were 3 really good effects, and they were free.
Yeah, 3 of them. And they were for free.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long they're going to sit on the site for because they were a Christmas present.
Yeah, but, they will be going off pretty soon, or they'll be staying on, but they'll be chargeable.
Yeah.
So
get it now while you can. Can't help but notice Dave's beard grows around his rosy cheeks. I know. I still get the rosiness, so it's like Father Christmas, isn't it? Because he has a beard. So.
It is cold in here today. I've literally just put the heater on.
Yeah.
It is freezing. I think we've mentioned it before. What we're in was actually a cool room for a sandwich making company. So it is insulated. When it's cold, it is freezing. When it's hot, it is boiling. So we will be getting aircon this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Very nice. So it'll make it even colder in here.
Yeah.
Make sure it does heat as well. That'd be great. So yeah, guys, have you got anything exciting for Christmas? Any Alakazam items as well? Let us know what you got for Christmas. I know it's it seems like quite a while ago now, but this is our first one back. So what did you get that was exciting? What you've been working on, and what are you already selling on Secondhand Magic?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get bought stuff. I used to get bought stuff that because friends and family don't really know what it's cool on our site because we've got the wish list and everything, but back in the day I'd receive something, you'd open it, you'd be like, oh my god. I
remember one year, bless her mum, I had Alakazam Magic, I think, at the time, so I was selling Magic and everything, and she bought me a Marvin's executive set,
right,
which is a great set.
Yeah,
but
so you learnt a few things then.
Yeah. That thing with the coins, to be fair, it's still amazing. Right, guys, so also as you can see up there, there is an event code. So if you haven't joined us live before, you need to go to that website, do it on a different thing like your phone or your iPad. Go to www.crowd.live. It's going to ask you for an event code. You don't have to register or anything, just put this event code in. You can join us for this week's multiple choice competition, which I believe was sent in by Stephen Beckman, I believe. So, Stephen, if this is your one, you've got yourself £15 worth of loyalty points. And the winner will receive...
What do we go?
Dun, dun, dun.
The quiz mug. And, well, there's 40 of you now, but someone had a good point earlier when there was 19 of you saying, well, we've got more of an opportunity to win it. These things are rare.
They are rare. You can only ever get one of these. Oh, my foot's stuck.
You're right there.
No, it was stuck. You can only ever get one of these. So once you win one, you can't win another one. It's the Alakazam Live #1 quiz winners mug. So there's only 12 of, actually 12, there's going to be 52 of them handed out throughout the year.
Yeah. But, you know, they'll change colour every year.
They will.
Just decided that.
Yeah.
And apologies, that was a really awkward moment because I didn't realise that the back of your back of your seat had a gap in it. So, apologies for that.
Did you touch me?
I may have done.
What did the judge say?
It was a bit awkward. Anyway, moving on. Let's have let me just read these because we've got some stuff that we're going to play and show you today and talk about. And as you know, the Tuesdays are more of a relaxed day about you guys. So any questions you have, get them in, and we'll be dropping in the quiz as we go. But what did you get for Christmas? Well, some of you said that you got Alakazam gift vouchers.
Awesome.
What more could you want?
Awesome.
But you haven't spent them yet, Tony. So still time. Adam Evans says he got Balance.
Brilliant.
And he wants some info on Timeless. Thinking of getting it, is it easy to do, etc., and reliable? It's very, very, very cool, isn't it? It's very easy to do. The gimmick does it for you.
It does.
And it is reliable from what I've played with anyway. So yeah, it is very good. It's getting great reviews, but I don't know if you can get it at the moment. I think they're sold out, aren't they?
Yeah, I think there's another batch being made as we speak. But it is a great trick.
Yeah.
Really good trick. We had them in, they sold out. I had a good mate of mine coming in a few weeks ago who purchased one, and I demonstrated it to him there, and it just works flawlessly.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where the method's as good as the trick.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Great, alright, so shall we start with one or two questions?
Well, we've got Paulie PJ that has just said, I love Andy Smith's Guaranteed Win. Guys, if you haven't checked that out, this is Andy's first commercial release. And it's a brilliant little packet trick with a gambling theme. Really, really cool. Not difficult to do. It does take a bit of practice to get used to, like most packet tricks, what you need to do, the sequence and everything. But check it out on the website because it's really, really good.
Great.
Shall we talk about the Academy just to kick off?
If you want to.
Yes.
Let's do that now.
Okay, so the Academy, which has been running for over a year now, we have made some changes because last year was our first full year with the Academy. So we've made a few changes. We're not going to be having as many courses this year because we are very aware that on some months it was getting very expensive. And also, not only the money side of it, but the amount of content you were getting was huge. So it wasn't allowing you time to catch up on the content you just had before you got another one. So the aim this year is to have roughly 2 courses per month. And we're going to try and keep them down to 1-day courses. There will be the odd occasion where there's someone coming over from America or something else and we feel, okay, we're not going to see this guy for another 5 years or 10 years, so we'll get 2 days as a course. But the general rule of thumb will be 1-day courses twice a month. They will be at their regular price of $24.99 for a 1-day course, but you will be able to buy the monthly pass.
Ooh.
And when you buy the monthly pass, you will save, I think it's 20% or something. You save more than you would have done with the standard early bird discount.
Yes.
All right, because you can buy, we've got 2 courses this month. We've got John Carey with a brand new course, and I believe it's called Carey's Dozen, but I think he's actually teaching 13. He's just stuck another bonus effect in.
Oh, like a baker's dozen?
Yeah, like a baker's dozen, but no doubt he'll stick another bonus one in. We know what John's like. So that's all new effects. That's next Wednesday. And then 2 weeks after that, we've got the amazing Daniel Shard as well. So we've got a little video of Dave Loosely telling you about our new monthly pass.
Hello everyone, I'm Dave Loosely, and first off, Happy New Year, and boy is 2019 going to be a good year. Now you guys asked for it last year, and this year we're going to deliver a monthly pass for the Alakazam Online Academy. That's right, for one price you get to watch every academy that happens in your selected month. Not only is this awesome, but you are going to save big. If you buy a monthly pass, you're going to save so much money over buying all the passes separately. And I will say I have had a look at the calendar for 2019 and it is shaping up to be a pretty impressive year. Now the great thing about the monthly pass is you do not have to commit to a whole year. You can select the month that you want, that suits you, and they'll be delivered straight to your account. Now obviously if you can join us live for the event, that is awesome, but if you can't, it doesn't matter. They will be automatically saved so you can watch them or download them whenever you want. So I would highly suggest you head over to our website right now, alakazam.co.uk, and check out the prices for the Alakazam Academy monthly pass. You're going to love it, and guys, let's have an amazing 2019.
I just realised you were sitting next to me. You could have just told
him. He's very informative, that guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's great.
So there you go. It is a great idea, though. You know, having the one price give you basically all the tickets for the year,
yeah,
and you save a lot of money. It's not like you just
for
save
a month.
Yeah, but if you did it every month.
Yeah, and it's not a subscription-based thing. I had a few emails saying, "Oh, you know, is this saying that?" You know, it has to happen every month. It's not. You choose the month you want to do, you buy the ticket, or you can buy them separately if there's only one you want to see.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think you're getting the second one for a tenner.
Yeah, yeah, you are. You're not saving just £1, like you're saving a good amount of money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, crazy deal, that one.
Crazy deal. And talking about crazy deals,
yes,
check your inboxes, because I've sent out an email today with 4 items at 20% off, and they're good items. I handpicked them for you guys today. They've gone out in the email. The offer will only last for 48 hours or while stocks last. Okay, and we haven't got huge amounts of them, so make sure you check your emails. So, Wavy,
what is going on with the newsletter this month? What's the thing? What's the message?
Shall we see if we can get old Nardi phone cam up and running?
Honestly, I came in and I saw this and I went, okay, what is...
I don't really know what the idea is there.
There's normally a theme, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's Chinese New Year, is that what it is?
Yeah, but it's not Chinese New Year till February, isn't it?
Well, that's what I thought, but...
Yeah, it's AD for you.
He said, celebrating early.
How are we doing, Christopher? Not coming through? Oh.
Well, what we could do a couple of questions and then maybe.
I think there's something going on here, because our software last week did say it needed an update, and who didn't update it?
Me.
No, me.
Oh.
So I reckon it's that. Anyway, we'll show them this, but let's do a couple of questions first. So
let's do it. Oh, just very quickly before you do.
Yes.
Let's get the code up one more time. Where is it? So that way. There we go, guys. Last opportunity. Well, I say last opportunity. Some people get right up in the top of the leaderboard, even missing a couple of questions. So if you do join late, still get involved. But take a look at that. Head over there, open a new window, or get another PC or computer, and get ready for the quiz. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how difficult it's going to be.
I read the first couple of questions. I think it is going to be a difficult one, but it's not all card magic. Ooh. And the person who sent the quiz in said, I've made it not all card magic to keep Dr. Rob happy.
Oh,
well done.
Look at that. You can't keep making him happy though, because then he might actually crack a smile.
Yeah.
And we don't want that, do we?
So, here we go. We're almost there.
So I'm just having a little read.
Anything happening?
Any update on making registered products, streaming videos, etc. the same as the Academy, with the small insert to get to a certain product with scrolling right through the downloads?
I will have a word with our web guys and make that happen. Okay. How are we doing, Chris?
Yeah, ready.
Go on then. Right, guys. we are ready to kick off with question.
Oh.
Hello.
Go. Here we go.
There we go. In which year was Bobo's Modern Coin Magic first published?
Ooh.
1952, 1948. I don't have to rush really.
30
1901, 1927. And
You need some elevator music.
yeah. Dun,
And we need to tell people about that song actually, because that's got a fun little story to it.
We ready?
Yeah.
Go on in, Wavy.
What is the first name of Lance Burton?
And just by looking at the answers, I'll tell you it's not Lance.
A. David, B. Samuel, C. William, or D. Henry. Ba, ba, da, da, ba, 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 da, da, ba, da, da, da. And we're going to do this at every song, every opportunity. Da, 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 ba, 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 da, da, da. Please exit the list safely.
Right, here we go. Question number 3.
What
Is the name
of the masked magician
from Breaking the Magician's?
code?
Is it Marco Tempest,
B.
Val Valentino,
C.
Rocco Silvano,
D.
Johnny Ace Palmer?
Ba, ba, da, da. This is so long, isn't it? Even though we're trying to slow down the questions, it still gets us to 15 seconds. Ba, da.
Right.
I don't know quite know how that bang is coming out through everyone's speakers. But
Most probably pretty annoying.
yeah, maybe.
Um,
Any new releases coming soon for Blackpool?
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
So, we'll go to the leaderboard, Chris. When you're ready.
Ooh.
Yeah. Here we Nathan 92, Brad S, and Tony Olsen Dawson. Tony's always up there. I'm sure I've seen Brad before. Nathan 92, have we seen?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's-
Joint first.
And who's number 4?
Let's wait for that.
Steve S, then Mick Wilson, then Tom Rolfe. So, still all to play for, guys,
Oh, yeah.
because you get a lot of points. Now, shall I change the amount of time?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I think that song might get a bit annoying to people.
Okay.
But we
yeah.
do have a soundtrack coming out at the end of the month. So.
20 seconds or 15?
15. Yeah, someone made a good point. You could Google the question in that time.
Yeah. You could actually read the book.
yeah, we've made that rather easy for you guys. So now it's going to get a bit more difficult on the next questions, moving onwards and upwards.
Right, so shall we show... This is the new newsletter. It's in now.
Yes.
As per usual, you have a free trick by John Carey. You've got a bit of information about the online academy. You've got the Loosely Lowdown. You've got Andy's book corner. You've got some information from H. I think this was about his Christmas gig, was it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this was about
What's that
her
one?
gig. That is Harry riding a pig. So I don't really know what's gone on here with Adrian. He obviously run out. I look like an Easter egg
Yeah, I did.
with my head. He sort of literally. I know I haven't got much hair, but he's literally taken every bit off of my head. So-
I hope you guys collect these. I know a lot of you do collect these because we're going to look back on these in a few years' time.
Yeah.
When he's gone, probably even more off the wall, and these are going to look normal. But yeah.
And
So-
we've actually got here as well, this is quite interesting, we've got our top 10 selling effects for 2018 and the top 10 academy courses.
Oh.
Look who's at number 3 there. Who's that?
Hello.
Cheeky little Dave Loosely.
Below Mr. Spellman and above Gary Jones.
Yeah.
What a lovely magical sandwich.
So, there we go. You will get your copy of the newsletter in with your order once again while stocks last.
Do
Because we
we-
only get a limited number.
Do we have back copies? Awesome Dawson has lost one.
Not
Yeah,
really.
they'll go
I
out.
keep one for myself,
Yeah.
and that's it really. But they are available digitally now on our website.
They are. I know
This one isn't yet.
someone said about the bumper thing that we spoke about, but we didn't do that in the end, did we?
No,
Bit busy.
maybe this year we'll do a bumper 2-year one. We just run out of time
That'd be
because
cool.
we wanted it to be this big fun thing. I had created some word searches and crosswords and stuff like that, and I think we started planning it too late in the year. Really, I think we need to start planning it early.
Yeah.
You know.
Great.
But
Ooh.
yeah.
So, Magic News.
Yes.
This week on Magic News, coming up this weekend is the session.
It is the session.
Lots of people I know are going to be heading into. Is it London? Is that what
Yeah,
it is? Airport?
Heathrow, isn't it? Heathrow or Gatwick? Heathrow.
Heathrow Airport, and you're going to be swanning off there to learn some magic from some amazing magicians. One of my favourite magicians, Matt King, is coming over, so he's going to be there. So I don't know if they've sold out yet or not, but that's happening. Or if you fancy a little trip
Oh,
over
you
to
can't
Holland.
now because his has sold out.
Ah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Leo's has sold out.
You
but
can't come then, is what we're saying. But we are very much looking forward to that. Leo always puts on an incredible day, and this is going to be no different. It's a cram-packed morning, followed by a busy afternoon, followed by lots of shows in the evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
yeah,
You
really looking forward to it.
and H are going to be heading out with Chris as well and Lawrence, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So
it's going to be great.
That's
So
my magic news.
that's Matt. Da, 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 da.
Boom.
So we'll have more magic news for you next week.
Will
In
we?
the magic news section, we'll find some. Someone asked what they were. They were on the shelf.
Yeah, it looks like anything that appears on the hype shelf gets hype. So these are Magic Circle playing cards. If you are a member of the Magic Circle, or even if you're not, this is actually a lovely deck of cards. These were produced by JM Authentics. Take a look at them. There we are. There's your Ace of Spades, which has got the symbols on it from the logo. And these are available, apparently.
Yeah, well, we are the Magic Circle's authorised stockist of these playing cards, so you can get them from our website. The reason they were up on the shelf was because I think H and Andy had them up there for their vlog last week. You haven't watched the boys' vlog. It went live on Saturday, I believe, and if you watch at the very end, you'll see young H busting some moves.
Yeah, really. I have actually seen him dance like that when he was dressed like Boy George.
Yeah.
Is it Boy George?
No,
not Boy George.
George Michael.
George Michael. Close.
The funny thing is, though, is Andy's face.
Oh,
Because
really?
he's
I haven't
doing-
watched that.
Oh, yeah, he's dancing, and Andy's just sort of shuffling his cards, doing what he's doing, and he just goes,
H is off again. Yeah. All right. So, shall we? What do you want to do? Do you want to go for some more questions, or do you want to drop the lowdown?
no, let's watch the lowdown.
Shall we?
Yeah, because you've started doing your lowdowns again.
I have.
Yes.
They are back by not popular demand. No, I thought it was time to bring them back. So we're already on number 4, I think. And last week I picked up an effect that I did quite a while back, and I don't know why I ever put it down. I will say, the moment it's been up, the ones we had sold out, we have got some coming, which should be in tomorrow.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, they should have been in yesterday, but the parcel's been delayed, hasn't it?
Yeah. So if you buy one, they will show out of stock, but you'll reserve a copy of the next batch, which will be in tomorrow. So shall we take a look?
Let's take a look at the Loosely Lowdown.
There we go.
The all-
I'm Dave Lucy, and welcome to the all-new Lucy Lowdown. Welcome to 2019. This is the first lowdown of the new year, and this time we're going to be talking about Stand Up Monty by Garrett Thomas. As with all of the new lowdowns, we're going to be rating it into 4 different categories. So we've got skill level, difficulty rating, the reset, and what's in the box. But first off, let's take a look at me performing this trick. H,
Hello.
we're going to play the 1 card Monty. Where's the queen? You're good at this. We're going to make this a little bit more difficult. Play with 2 cards. The idea is the red card's the money card, and you're going to bet on it. Now, the con man, I'll tell you this, where you believe it is the last place you will look, alright? So con man will always get you. And this is originally played with 3 cards, the 3 card Monty. So whether the queen is face up, face down, wherever it is, you're going to be betting on that card. Okay. Hold your hand out for me. I'm going to place the queen into your hand and put the 4 up here with the other 4. Now one of them is face down, and this is to make you question that this could possibly be the queen. And actually it is. That's the moment I sneak out your hand because you have the 4 down there in your hand. Hold your hand out for me, we'll go again. I'm going to give you the 4, I take the queen. Now again, I'm going to turn one face down, and that's all I need as misdirection to swap the 4 with now the queen. So I'm going to get rid of the queen just for a second so that you can focus on the 2 4s, right? Because this really is confusing, right? Because the 2 4s are here and in the pocket is the queen, yeah? That's when the queen jumps to my hand, and actually up here in the pocket is the 4. Any questions?
Loads.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a secret. We cheat. Yeah, hold your hand up with me. We cheat. We use extra 4s. Yeah, because the queen was always up here in the top pocket. Now we cheat, but also if we want you to win, you will win. Okay. So you know this is to build your confidence, so that you start betting big. Yeah. If I give you the queen, you believe you got the queen, and I show you the queen. This is why now you will start to bet. Okay. Yeah. But the queen isn't actually the odd card. Because I have more queens. In fact, I don't ever have any 4s. What I do, they're just never in my hand, they're just up here in the pocket. And those are the 3 4s and the 3 queens. Now this obviously happens, you know, one at a time, and it's a lot to follow. So let's try this. I'm going to do this with 3 cards at a time, so that you got more to follow, right? So hold your hand up for me. I'm going to give you the queen, which leaves me with the 3 4s. Okay? Watch very carefully. Once, twice, 3 times. Did you see it happen?
No.
You didn't see it happen?
No.
It hasn't. That's when it happens there. I get all 3 queens in my hand. Have a look in yours. That leaves you with 3 4s. And there you have Stand Up Monty.
Gosh.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
So there you have it. Now this is an effect that I performed a few years ago, and it kind of went in the drawer and I never used it again until very recent Christmas. I took this out, I worked it got incredible reactions, and you can see why in that video. This effect packs so small, it's 6 cards, and that's all you need to do however many phases of the routine you want. The reason I say that is because it is modular. You can do a quick routine with it or a longer routine like the one you just saw in the video. So first up is the skill level. Okay, this is marked out of 5 and I'm going to go for a 2 out of 5. Now some people might say that it should be higher or it should be lower. I tell you this, it's a really easy routine. The hardest thing about it is just remembering the stages you're at and where you're going next. So it could be a 1 if you've got a good memory, or it could be a 3 or a 4 if it takes you a little bit longer to remember structure in a routine. But I'm going to rate it a 2 because the main move that's used throughout really is quite simple to do. So next is the reset. This instantly resets. This is one of the things I love about this effect. If you're doing it from your top pocket, you can put the cards straight back in at the end of the routine and you're ready to go on and hit the next table. So it is an instant reset. So the last one is what is inside the box. Well, you get everything you need in here to perform this effect. You get all the cards you need ready to go and an incredible DVD. Garrett is an amazing teacher. He leaves no stone unturned. So you are going to learn what you need to know from this DVD. But a little bit of advice from me is to learn it in sections. There's a lot of information to take in. So I would literally learn one section, stop the DVD, get it down and then move on. And you have everything you need to know here to get good at this effect. So there we have it. I honestly have no idea why I put this in the bottom drawer. It's now coming everywhere with me. It just packs so small and plays massive. And you can get your hands on the parlour size cards for this as well on our website. But if you want to grab one, head over to alakazam.co.uk and I'll see you soon for another Loosely Lowdown.
Right, Right, so that was the brand new look Loosely Lowdown, and at the moment I don't think there's a section for them on the site, but they are under the products. But you are going to do a section, aren't you?
Yeah, I will put them in a new section.
Yeah.
Lowdown 2019. And
Yeah.
Because I think there's like 50 of the old ones, so yeah, so they don't get all lost. But yeah, hopefully you like them. And I don't know what I'm going to do on the next one actually. But if you missed the others, there are some good ones already up. One is underneath the product for Kiddo Oh My God.
Yeah.
One is under the product for the gallery.
Yeah.
And then there's one other.
Are you sure? You sure that's not week 3?
No, it might be week 3. There you go.
Oh, ID.
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 There you go. So there's 4 up at the moment. If you want to find them, search any of the products I just said and you'll find the video underneath them. So,
Right.
Shall we do another question?
Yes, let's go back onto the quiz. So fingers at the ready, gentlemen and
15
ladies.
seconds.
Yeah, it's gone down 15 seconds, so get yourself ready. Here we go, question number 4. We have got, who founded the Genie magazine in 1936? William Larson, Harry Lorraine, Frank Garcia or Al Cohen? Just like to say, I was in Tannins before Christmas. I want to say thanks to Magic, thanks to Adam and all the guys we met there, including Rocco Silvano was there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, yeah, and it was Solana actually. Yeah, it's great. Just great hanging out with those guys and just having a laugh. Me and Harry were in there for almost a whole day bothering them.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good. Really good laugh. If you're ever in New York, go visit Tannins. Great place. Right, question number 5. We have got in 1934, Harlan Tarbell directed and starred in which sci-fi short? The Invisible Man, Metropolis, Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Okay, next question. Who is credited with the original confabulation routine? Is it Bob Cassidy, Graham Jolly, Alan Shaxson or David Berglass? Oh, I know this one. You must know this one. You alright? Alright, okay. Sign language.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I was wrong then?
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you would be wrong. You do
we'll see.
mechanism.
Who do you think it is?
No. I thought it was. Okay, I'm wrong. Don't worry. All right,
I
it's
think it was B.
no.
A.
Yeah.
No, I would have said my one.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Well, you did. All right. Okie dokie, and that's that. Right. So that is the questions. I don't know what we have left. I think a couple of new products which haven't come into the shop yet. So we can't give you like a proper Alakazam review on them because we haven't had them in our hands. However, I have watched a video explanation to the Slate.
Oh, you have?
Slate,
See,
yeah.
I'd be interested because I haven't got a clue.
Oh.
Let's show the trailer first, then we'll discuss a bit about it.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the trailer to Al. Is it Loser? Loser.
Louser.
Louser?
Let's have a look.
Right, so that is it. Now, I haven't got a clue what is going on there, and obviously we cannot expose method, but you've watched it.
Yes.
Honest opinion, practical?
Yes, I will tell you off the get-go, you've got a little bit of making up to do.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but once it's made up, it is very practical. It looks exactly how you see it there. It's very clever, and yeah, I mean, as I say, I can't comment on the quality of the props. They look amazing from the video and from the trailer, but I haven't had my hands on one. So hopefully, I think we've got one coming in maybe tomorrow with tomorrow's delivery.
Oh, cool. So we can have a proper look. And
Yeah.
maybe make one up.
Yeah, but it's really clever thinking. It's not for walk around, you know. It is for the stage, but it will work how you want it to. It is practical.
Yeah. But it's one of those things, isn't it? If you're doing like a little parlour show of 15 minutes or even a big stage show, it's one of those things that you can set at the beginning, put it down, and then reveal it at the end. So you've got so much time delay as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And are you limited by, because obviously he's getting a word or drawing or whatever selected,
Yeah.
are you limited by the amount, or could you do...
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna want like 10 or 12. I think he does 8 or 9, but you don't want too many. Put it that way. But that opens up lots of things, you know. It opens up lots of words, lots of all the ESP symbols, all that sort of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but
And if you were doing it on stage, you could have a big board behind you with loads of these things,
yeah.
and you just go off and take just one. 'Cause you only need one in your hand to do the effect, don't you?
Yeah, that's true.
So you could
Yeah.
go and say, look, you know, we've got every country in the world there. Just choose one, a destination
Yeah, I would say you'd need a lot of time on your hands
to
prep.
make it.
So yeah, that is the only. I mean, I may be wrong. It may turn up and you've got a routine set, but from what I was watching, you have to do each thing.
And I presume that will be right purely because of language and everything.
Yeah. But it looks like you get everything you need to do that. So minus one thing, but you can get that quite easily. But I think, you know, I don't think it will suit everyone, but if you like the end effect, you won't be disappointed in method. You won't have to learn an incredible new slide. You'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, as I say, the props look good from the video, but we haven't had them in our hands. But it's exciting, and I know a lot of people have been asking about it because unfortunately on the trailer you don't see a lot.
Well, especially that one.
Yeah.
You don't really. You just see the word appear on the board, which is
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard. But there was another trailer that hit last Monday, and it was from our great friend Fedden, who had his book Proteus,
Yeah.
which he filmed the trailer for here. He's got a new product coming out. It's a DVD. And I must admit, a few months ago, he was over here, and I don't know if it was something to do with this project, but me and Jenny were on our way to London, and he got on the same train, so he came and sat with us. And he was doing some sort of cold reading on me, and I think that may be what this is based on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was very clever. He's got some very clever little things he throws into conversation. Yeah, just really good stuff. Now, this is quite a long trailer. I'm wondering whether we should bother with it now, because I think it is almost 5 minutes, or
We can
whether
end
you
with
should.
it.
Yeah, we'll end with it. So I'll tell you what, because we are running out of time. We've only got 15 minutes left, so let's go and do another 3 questions, I think. Oh, leaderboard, yeah. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So, Brad S. First place. Was Brad first place last time? I think he might have been.
Yeah.
Richard Groom has now jumped up to number 2. Steve L, number 3. Mick Wilson, number 4. Trevor Hargreaves, number 5. Tony Dawson, number 6. Remember, guys, still all to play for, because I think you get 100 points if you answer correctly, but quickly. Because remember, the less time you have, the less points you will get. And I think you may get points deducted if you get it wrong. I'm not sure.
Okay.
All right.
Just quickly, I know, I think somebody's been trying to get this question up a few times. Marked stripper deck on bicycle, please. So I think that they want marked stripper decks made on bikes. Is that something that is doable? I don't know what the calling is for it. You've obviously got an idea.
I haven't seen a stripped. Oh, actually, isn't the? Isn't the Decran deck marked and stripped?
I haven't seen that.
I'm sure there is a marked strip deck out there. It might be the Decran deck. I'm not sure, but I have seen one in the past. It's not something that's very popular because not a lot of people use it. But I'm sure there is a marked strip deck. I'll take a look and do some research and find out.
Or your other option is going to be like the way that Boris used to sell his refills, and maybe buying a stripper deck and sort of doing it.
Yeah,
yourself,
buy a bicycle stripper and get a Ted Leslie marking system or something. Get the Letra set for that. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, what was next? We're going to do the questions and finish.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Monday, but for the lives. We're settling back in, I think, today.
Yes.
It's my point proven right
well,
there.
the thing is, we were hoping to have a few new tricks to talk to you about, but the delivery got delayed as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, but next week, as you can see, we're still just getting over Christmas. I'm
just reading the comment.
Yeah.
4 to 5 p.m. There we go. Should we do the questions then?
Yes.
We're going to fall asleep at some point.
Right, okay, so we are going to go to question number 7, fingers on your buzzers. And question number 7 is, which of these is not a book by Derren Brown? And the answers are?
C.
Right.
B, A and D. Happy, The Devil's Picture Book, Tricks of the Mind and Pure Effect.
Okay, did you forget what we were doing there?
Yes, I did.
Did you think I was quizzing
I thought
you?
you said the answer is, and I went, I reckon it's C.
Right, okay. I'll do the next one.
Oh, God.
This is question number 8. In what year were women first admitted to the Magic Circle? 1991, 1972, 2004 or 1988? Right, question number 9. We have got fictional TV magician Jonathan Creek originally lived in a converted water tower, stables, windmill or fire station.
Oh.
Used to love Jonathan Creek.
Did you? What happened?
Well, I still do, but it's not on anymore.
Oh.
Do you remember it?
I've never watched it.
You've never watched it?
No. I did have a conversation with someone recently though, and I got very deep into conversation. You know, sometimes it's just easier to be like, oh yeah, and then it moves on. It didn't move on.
Oh, did he say?
Really
Did you used to watch it? And you went, yeah. And he went, what's your favourite episode?
It was like, oh no, it was even more in depth. Like a proper super fan she was, and yeah, it just got a bit awkward at one point. You know, you just can't keep up.
What was your favourite? Jonathan. Jonathan was my favourite character. Yeah. Any of the others? No.
Yeah, and the writers, they're fantastic. And they start like calling off stuff, and I was like, yeah. I'm just got to show some magic over it.
What do you like about it? The murders.
I didn't even know what it was.
Oh, it's brilliant.
She mentioned he was a magician. And
he's a magic consultant, so he works for some illusionist.
Oh.
But he also solves crimes in his spare time, or people get him to.
In his spare time.
Yeah, so it's all like things like rooms that are locked from the inside, but there's no one in there yet. Someone was murdered. How could it possibly have happened?
That's cool.
So it's quite.
Maybe I will watch it.
Yeah, it is good. It is good.
Last laugh was on me.
Yeah. Right, so let's go over to the leaderboard. You've still got one more question left. So we've got Tony's jumped up from 5th place, I think, to 1st place with 499. Brad S is at number 2. Richard Groom, number 3.
It's going to be now between Brad and Tony. Well, actually, Richard could still get involved.
Yeah.
If Tony messes up.
Mick Wilson, even Mick. Mick could still win it. So everything is riding on that last question for about the top 4 or 5 people, which ain't bad.
And one of you is going to win one of these.
And if you have already won one of those, you will be getting a regular Alakazam Live mug to add to your collection.
There you go.
Or you can pass it down. If you've already got an Alakazam Live mug, you can pass your winning down. But if you pass it down, they do not get this. This is purely for people that win it and there's only one.
Yeah. I drank out of it the first week. I just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right.
No,
I didn't earn it.
You didn't earn it. You've got to earn this beauty.
But I reckon I'd have done well in this week's quiz. I got one.
You did get one. You did. And you may have helped some people out there. Right, we've got 5 minutes. Do we have any more trailers, Chris? Yeah, let's play that. This is a pre-sale item, looks really visual. We haven't played with it once again. I think we might have a sample coming in tomorrow for us to look at.
Right.
This is called Retrieve.
No. No, because I'll get told off.
By whom?
The missus.
Right.
She won't want it.
Guys, we're going to have a little bit of a vote going on. Dave's unsure how long to grow his beard. Does it remain as a neat, thick stubble, or, you know, a nice sort of trimmed beard? Or do we go for more of a hipster type thing, which could help with his forthcoming Dove Act when he brings them out? So
it's going to be basically, at some point, I'm going to be bald-headed with a beard.
like ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I'll grow one. We could go on the road. Chris can teach us how to play guitar. We'll be willing.
Yeah. I'll play the drums.
Mm.
But no, this isn't even. It's the first time I've ever decided. Not that this is magic related in any way, shape, or form. But
No, but this isn't about just magic. This is about us
Yeah.
and friends.
there we go. So I mean, yeah, I've never really grown a beard before, and I just thought losing the hair, so might as well give it a go.
Yeah.
And it's not where I want it to be yet. It's neat for the.
If you're aiming for a comb over, it don't work that way.
I was hoping I could have gone this way. That is right. So it's just.
Right.
Go full Dumble Dave. That was Daniel Ricks. Beard beads are all the rage. Yeah, actually, my wife did say if I have it by next Christmas, she's going to get me some beard baubles.
That would be great for the Christmas show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on a second. The positive man himself, Mr. Rob Dodge.
Yeah.
Beards are a sign of laziness and not wanting to bother to shave. Now, I do actually shave from here downwards. Put a line in there.
And it actually takes more work.
To uphold it, you got to put lotions
Do you know
in
what? I agree with Rob in a way, but then I don't in another way, because to keep a beard is hard work.
Yeah.
I grow a beard sometimes because I'm lazy, but then shave it off because I'm too lazy to trim it.
That's
It
it.
literally is that.
I think there's a fine line.
There is a fine line, because it is hard work to keep a beard, especially when it's, you know, when it's all
Yeah.
neat and everything. Yeah, it's a lot harder than just doing that.
And if I just let it go down here, it's easier just to let it carry on down my neck, but then it looks scruffy.
Yeah.
And there's a. Anyway, there we go.
I'm glad I shaved this morning, because I woke up. I was up at 2 a.m. this morning. For some reason, I just woke up. Before we went to bed last night, Jenny said, we can have a lie-in tomorrow. I went, oh, brilliant. 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm awake. So I'm downstairs. My phone rung at 9. I had a meeting at 10, and my phone rung at 9. I was still asleep, and it's my sister on the phone. So I've got up. I've looked in the mirror, and I've got stubble, and it's like a couple of days. And you know when you're looking in the mirror and you're going, oh, it's all right.
That'll pass.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's my issue at the moment is putting the sort of lotion, waxy stuff on it. What was it? Anyway, it ends up because it's new. I keep doing this, right? So I end up getting it on my hands, and then by the end of like a couple of days, my deck of cards is like a solid brick. Like they're all stuck together like this. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to stop doing that. But
So,
there we have
welcome to Beard Corner.
Beard Corner.
So we might be visiting that every week from now on while the beard is growing.
Yeah, and we'll take a shot like this, bang, bang, every week, and
Yeah.
then you'll get like a
So,
motion
yeah,
grow.
put it
Yeah.
together.
Well, exciting stuff over here.
I bet you're all glad you didn't miss this week's Alakazam Live. Right, so anyway, let's go to the final question because we are running out of time. So question number 10, fingers on the buzzers. Dave's going to read this out without giving you the answer. And here we go.
Queen track, A Kind of Magic, was written for which film? A. Labyrinth. B. Highlander. C. Willow. Or D. The Bandits. Time Bandits. Time Bandits.
Do you know what that would be? Don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, what would you have said?
C.
No. B.
I haven't seen any of them films.
Highlander,
I've seen Labyrinth.
Highlander is a good film. The first Highlander is really good. It was all Queen music, if I'm not mistaken. Highlander.
I've not seen it.
Yeah, brilliant film. Right, so that is it for this week's quiz. What we got?
Rob says that you would suit, is it gorged ears? Like with the holes in it?
You. Me?
Yeah. Apparently my lobes aren't big enough, is what the comment is.
Trying to say I've got big lobes.
What's wrong with my lobes though? Right, so that is the quiz done. We've lost it today. I don't know what we're talking about. Talking about big earlobes and beards. So they, at this point, normally get ahead of us and work out who wins before us. So shall we try and find the winner?
Yeah, let's go. Have we got a winner, Chris? So the winner is Tony Awesome Dawson. Well done, Tony. 570 points. Richard Groom, a close second, followed by Mick Wilson, very close third. So well done, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the first quiz. And remember, if you've got an idea for a quiz, please send it in because we are running out now. I'm sure our regulars will keep sending in quizzes, but if you've got an idea and if we feature it, you'll win £15 worth of loyalty points. So if you did write this quiz for us this week, send your email in at sales@alakazam.co.uk with your details. We'll put the points in your account. But you need 10 questions with multiple choice answers, and please mark down what is the correct answer.
Lots of beard talk. People wondering if it will be at Blackpool. I'm hoping so. I don't know. I don't know whether I look smart yet, so it might be that.
It does. Yeah. It does. Do you know what? When was it? Was it about 2 years ago I grew a beard? Or 3 years ago?
Yeah, I've got a picture.
Yeah, so I grew a beard, or I was starting to grow a beard. It was mostly about yours length, maybe a bit longer. And Jenny was, I love it, it's great. And then went out with my sisters one day, and my sister went, you look like a tramp. So I shaved it off. And I remember the day I shaved it off, right? Jenny was out in the garden, middle of the summer, out in the garden, just doing her gardening. And I've walked out there and I went, ta-da! Shaved it off, and she looked at me and went, I don't like it. And I went, what do you mean you don't like it? It's just my face now.
This is me.
You can't say I don't like it.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I think that brings us towards the end of this week's live, but we are going to do the answers before we leave you. And I'm intrigued to see whether I got my ones right.
Yeah.
Shall we take a look at the answers?
Yeah. There we go. So answer number 1, Bobo's coin magic was 1952.
Yeah.
Question number 2. The first name of Lance Burton is actually William. Question number 3 was Val Valentino.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Do you know what? I'd never heard of Val Valentino before The Masked Magician. And had you heard of him? Or
no, but there's probably a reason for that. Because not many well-established magicians would probably want to basically lose their day job.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
and he went on TV once and did an ace cutting routine.
Oh, a self-working ace cutting routine.
Working ace cutting routine, and it will YouTube it if you haven't seen it. So I think there's a reason we hadn't heard of him, because he wasn't very good.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But hey, if you haven't seen that, it's very, very funny.
Yeah, it was on a live chat show, wasn't it? It was a chat show, and he messes up the self-working ace.
He cut to one ace.
Doesn't he try and get out of it by spelling or doing something, or You know, and that's not an ace, but that tells me it's the fourth card down.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember it being awkward.
Yeah, to say the least.
Check that out. Was that? Oh yeah, sorry. On to the next answer.
Okay, so we got who founded Genie magazine. It was, of course, William Larson.
Yeah, of course.
Buck Rogers. I never knew that.
There you go. That was the answer to number 5. Who is credited with the original confabulation? That's who I said. Jackson. 1 out of 10 for me.
Devil's Picture Book is actually a DVD. Trick of the Mind is a book.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even get it right. I didn't even read the question.
In what year were women first admitted to the Magic Circle? It was 1991. So any women magician that watches us, obviously now you can join the Magic Circle. It's a great club, which we're all members of here at Alakazam.
Yes.
Question number 9. Jonathan Creek lived in a windmill.
He lived in a windmill.
Question 10. And it was Highlander.
He lived in a windmill?
Yeah. Converted windmill.
The crime fighting magic consultant lived in a windmill.
Yeah.
Who wrote that?
Don't know.
Someone was having a laugh, and then it decided to become popular, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll just leave him in the windmill."
You need to watch it. I think if you like, I love old style murder mysteries. So anything like Midsummer Murders and all that. I know I'm mostly showing my age now, but I've always loved those sort of things, and this is very much a murder mystery thing.
Right. Okay.
My favourites are the Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
I will say now.
Columbo. I haven't seen any of them, but my experience to murder mystery is very recently. I watched a film called Game Night. Have you seen that?
The new film.
Is it new?
The one
Netflix.
One out last year.
Yeah.
With Bateman, Jason.
Very
Bateman.
funny.
Yeah, it is very
good. Funny. So just want to throw that out there. And there we have it. That was the quiz.
Is that it?
I think that's the end. Yeah, I'm going to go and have a shave and work out what I'm going to do on the next lowdown.
Yeah.
And possibly sleep at some point.
Yeah, and we'll be more awake next week. You can count on it.
Yeah.
Right. So, guys, just to wrap up, thank you very much for joining us. Happy New Year. One thing I haven't said that I really want to say a big thank you for was our fundraiser for the Christmas party. I got an email from, I don't know who we go, is it Just Giving it was through? We were in their top 5% of fundraisers for December.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
That is phenomenal. So guys, everyone that donated, thank you so much. We are thinking that we're actually going to put a link to this charity on our website and just keep it running, or maybe choose a new charity every month. And it's not something you have to do, but if you're flush one month and you just fancy giving a bit to charity, it's just great. I mean, I do my bit, Harry does his bit, Dave does his bit, and it's lovely to be able to give, you know. And it was great definitely on the Christmas party to have so many of you get involved in it all. So thank you very much to everyone that donated. It's really appreciated. So that's good. We should have some new products to show you next week. The boys will be back with a vlog at the end of this week. Remember, next week we have Carey's Baker's Dozen. It's Carey's Dozen, but he's adding more as we speak. So that's going to be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Get your ticket now. Buy your monthly pass and you'll get your second course for only a tenner. Wow. So £35, $34.99 I think, and you're getting both courses for January. We've also got some great names coming up for later on in the year. Yeah. And the Academy, we are going to be closing for the summer. So we're going to have a 6-week period where there will be no Academy courses. But that doesn't mean everything is going to stop, because we have got some interesting things planned for that 6 weeks. It won't be every week, but there'll be a couple of interesting things happening.
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, lovely job. Well, it's been fun to be back.
Yeah.
It's been a challenge, but we accepted it.
Yeah.
And I think we've done all right.
We always accept it.
We
always
do.
accept
We do.
it. Control system closed. Guys, we will see you next week. Hopefully. Well, no, we'll see you next week on Tuesday for the live, and hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday for the Al-Qassam Academy, the first one of 2019. Thank you all for your support. Thanks for watching. Remember, if there's any information you need, you can use our live chat. You can give us a call in the shop. And if you don't see something on our website, search for it, because chances are it is there just in a weird category.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Brilliant.
All good.
Thank you guys, and we will see you next week.
If I had to sum up my life into one word, it would be abundance. But when it comes to my performances, minimalism is the only one that I ever allowed. I always felt that anything physical I would use would lessen my spectators' experience and take away my credibility. For this reason, I have never chosen the easy path and worked out ways and methods that allowed me, with nothing or with a pen and a piece of paper, to reach people to the depths of their soul, uncovering fears and hopes and dreams, and maybe leaving me less useless in this world, having lightened the burden of it to someone else. That is the purpose of mentalism to me. That feeling is the one I was having every time when I was sitting down and thinking, say, now I have to move on, think responsibly. And this period of my life, I had two objectives. I will tell you exactly what they were. Finding a car, because I was with my bike, and finding a house. And that was about my new life, because I would have children one day. And I do believe that relates to you too. What is this that you are concerned with?
Actually, I just got married.
You got married?
Which is really weird. This summer. And we're actually trying to buy a house now. It's not as easy as we thought.
You are. It's a closed environment. Think of this living room here. And you are with someone. That's a man. So that's obviously your lover. And you're facing each other. Think of a mirror image of each other. And you notice that he's hiding something behind his back. You're trying to peek, but he smiles, and maybe considering that the game has lasted long enough, you see his hand pop, and you see he's holding a big bouquet of flowers. You see it like an explosion of yellow, and these yellow flowers are roses. You're so excited, you just reach out and grab the roses, and there is even a thorn that pokes your thumb. You don't feel it, you're so excited. You take the roses, smell them, and you just apply them, press them against your chest. You see nothing around because these flowers are hiding everything. After that moment, you lower your hands, and you don't see him anymore. I don't see this person in the picture anymore. You are alone. So do not feel like that, because maybe it's painful, but it's cathartic. It's good that you remember that, because you know better now, and it played a very important part in you maturing. So this is something that I think will not happen easily to you anymore. So I think it was a good thing that happened to you, because it happens to everybody, I think. But that's what you were thinking of? Yes?
Yeah.
I am Fedon Bilek, and welcome to Cebu.